Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Judas and the Black Messiah. This is a 2021 film. It's been out in theaters for an hour, week and a half, something like that. This is rated R. It runs a little over 2 hours, and it stars. I'm gonna try these names. Sorry if I get them wrong. Daniel Kaluuya, Lakeith Stanfield, and Jesse Plemons. The description: Bill O'Neill infiltrates the Black Panther Party per FBI agent Mitchell and J. Edgar Hoover. As party chairman Fred Hampton ascends, falling for a fellow revolutionary en route, a battle wages for O'Neill's soul. This obviously has a lot of grades online, being a controversial and popular movie. Has over 19 grades on imdb.com already. So obviously the grade is going to be up there with the following that I'm sure it has. So this is called Judas and the Black Messiah. Thank you everybody for watching this review. Once again, this movie is in theaters, but I'm sure it's available at least in one other format out there somewhere. And so I know that I probably can't say too much about this movie, but I do want it known that I loved the movie Black Klansman. I have it right up here on the top shelf. I keep my movies alphabetized, of course, so A starts over here, and it goes to B is in the middle. Black Klansman's up there. So I enjoy these movies when they have something to offer. Black Klansman was the intrigue of the story. Uh, this movie is the intrigue of the FBI being involved and how deep this guy has to go and why he has to do what he has to do to escape prison time for what he's done himself. So I do enjoy these movies. I understand that there's messages in them. I understand that they exist for a reason to send certain political messages. I understand all that, but as a movie, I enjoyed it. As a movie, I enjoyed Black Klansman. I think these are two really good movies that we've had lately that have an interesting story. I think there are some movies like Selma or something that's historical, that's more about history and more about the messages that I tend to like less because I'm not being entertained, I'm just being informed. There's nothing wrong with either of those things, but I tend to want to watch a movie to be entertained. And I think that Black Klansman and Judas and the Black Messiah have that to offer. I appreciate the acting. I think our FBI agent here, we've seen him as a younger person in movies, and so maybe I wasn't quite ready for him to be an FBI agent that's overseeing, a really big part of history. So maybe I didn't buy his character all that well, but he does a pretty good job playing it. I just didn't believe him in that role, I guess. And our Judas, he's playing his part right. He's saying his lines very believable. He's being a very good Judas, and he's buying into the organization while realizing why he's there. And our, I gotta say this about the storyline though, and I hope somebody out there understands what I'm saying. I didn't like how they handled things because the fact that our Messiah had to be away from his group for so long behind bars, it kind of took away from the momentum of the movie. And so I hope somebody at least out there understands that. I know it's history, I'm sure that's how it happened, but I didn't like the slow part of, him being there, nothing really happening in the organization, people just kind of sitting around, not really having anything to do. And I understand that history says that more stuff was happening and there were other chapters trying to make a difference, but I just felt like the movie kind of dragged for a while with the whole situation of him, being behind bars. So I do think it was effective. I do think it was dramatic. I just think it was rather slow. I didn't really get the point of everything at the end, but being based off history, you can't really change anything. So I'm just gonna give this movie a B minus. I think it was enjoyable enough. I don't think it was a masterpiece, but to each his own. And I think everybody should watch this once to be informed, yet entertained with the unique storyline. And that's good enough for me. A B minus for Judas and the Black Messiah. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy movies. Thanks.